Let's talk Louisville. They're evidently looking for their first semifinal appearance since joining the conference back in 2014. How do you feel like their chances are against Stanford this time?
Yeah, Louisville's a fun team because they've really been rallying behind their head coach and Pat Kelsey. He is a first-year head coach with this Cardinals team, and he has really turned around this program. Like you mentioned, this team has not won the ACC since they've joined the conference, and they would really like to do that. They've had more conference wins this season than actually the past 3 seasons combined, also putting together the most wins in conference play in all of Louisville history in the ACC. So they have a lot of really good players as well. Chucky Hepburn, who was named the first team All-ACC earlier this week. He has been a star for them, but on the other side, Stanford does have some momentum because they are coming off of a win themselves. They have a star player in Maxine Reynaud, who actually leads the NCAA in double-doubles with 23 on the season. Kind of surprised to see that Cooper Flagg is not past that number, but it should be a fun matchup between 2 of the best of the ACC today.
Okay, now the fun part. So, Danielle, I was asking you, let's go game by game. Let's complete the bracket for today, for the first 4 games. Tell us your predictions, who you think is going to win going to the Final Four.
All right, so the first game of the day, we have Duke. I think Duke is well-rested. Duke is ready to play. Yes, of course. So we're going to see this well-rested Duke team ready to go. They are the number 2 team in the country for a reason. They are the number 1 seed in this tournament for a reason. They have some star freshmen who are leading this charge for them. So I think they will handle this Georgia Tech team pretty easily today.
Next, we have Wake Forest versus UNC. You already kind of hinted on where you think this one's going to go.
Go Heels.
Yeah, I'm going with UNC. I think that we will be seeing a Duke-UNC matchup in that semifinal tomorrow.
Okay, so the right side of the bracket, we have Louisville versus Stanford, and then Clemson, SMU. Who are the winners of the right side of our bracket here?
Yeah, I do think that it could be an interesting one between Louisville and we were just talking about Louisville and Stanford. We saw them just play a week ago. It was a 20-point win for Louisville. I don't know if it'll be that big of a margin today, but I do think that Louisville will be advancing out of it. And then on the other side, I think Clemson is one of the teams to watch, not only in this ACC tournament, but as we move into March Madness. They are a fun team to watch. They have a lot of great players. Chase Hunter, we've seen Ian Shiflin be incredible, as this team has a lot of veterans. I think they will be going into that one, taking that game against SMU. I think it will be Duke against Clemson in that final on Saturday. I think that'll be a really fun matchup because we, of course, saw Clemson beat Duke not too long ago on their own home court. It was a very exciting one at the Little John Arena as the fans went and stormed the court there. Clemson has had a year that exceeded so many of their expectations, yet they have never won an ACC title before. I don't know if this will be the year that they will do that because, of course, they will very likely be meeting Duke again, who will be wanting some revenge on them for that loss.
Okay, so...
And Chris, I know you have some thoughts as well. I'd love to hear your bracket.
Okay, well, I do. I don't know as many players as you do, but we talked about this yesterday, because I actually ran into you yesterday at the gas station. I was like, hey, let's do a bracket, so you never know.
Happens.
So I agree with you that Cooper Flagg just like leading the team, like literally leading the team, rebounds, assists, and points. You don't usually have a star player like that, so I totally agree with you, because right now we've completed the bracket up to, it's now Duke and Clemson. I'm 100% with you, but who wears the crown? Who is the ultimate championship of this year's ACC championship?
You know, I would love to see Clemson take this because, like we said, they've never won the ACC tournament. They've never won 3 consecutive games in this ACC tournament. And, you know, to beat Duke twice potentially, I think would really cement them in the eyes of the brackets as we're heading into the NCAA tournament to see what their seeding will be like. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think this Duke team is too strong. I think it's going to be Duke in the end.
To go by tradition, it would be Duke, but I tell you what, Clemson could be the one. You know,
that could be it. We'll see.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, Cinderella story. I mean, they're known as a great football program,
right,
but never was basketball. So I think it'd be fantastic. But yeah, Duke, what a tradition they have. And there's always the outlier. The Tar Heels could be there.
Yes.
That was the push for. I say, go Heels.
Right.
I
All the way.
I think it's Duke here. I'm going to bet on the sportscaster side. Danielle, thank you so much for playing this game with us, and you've been doing great so far, but we've only truly just begun.
Yes.
And to think it all started at a gas station.
I know.
Right?
Yes, we-
Randomly.
I saw this. She was in the storm tracker
That's where all
with
good
our
ideas
photographer
begin.
Mason. I was just like, "Oh, Danielle," and then she was like, "Oh, I heard you talking
And she's
sports."
thinking, who's this strange man yelling at me, coming up to me?
I purposely didn't run because they would have been, "Get out of here! Who is that guy?"
Right.
No, but Danielle does a great job, and it was really cool talking to her yesterday. So that was a lot of fun. And then we'll be back with her again tomorrow once we have the Final Four. We'll see how she
There's
does.
some exciting games today. I mean,
Yeah.
great games.
Yeah.
Really.
today. And Duke has had that tradition for years, but I still think the Tar Heels. I mean, they could sneak right in there. But if you want to go by Cinderella story, Clemson.
Would
always
be
a
the
great
underdog.
football program.
Yep. Yes.
We got so many Clemson fans right here in this area. So either way, it's gonna be exciting. And welcome to Charlotte. We have so many people, thousands of people
Yeah,
here in the
that's
Queen
right.
City enjoying the games. The weather is going to be great.